Now, as a chosen one, you might have been involved with various individuals along your journey. And then at some point, you guys went separate ways. They went west, you went east. Because probably things didn't work out between the two of you. Could have been a friend, could have been a marriage, whatever it is. But you've known these individuals, and then for some reason, you guys went separate ways. And then you're looking back, some years down the road, months down the road, and you're realizing that at some point, the moment you decided to detach from those individuals, things never went well with them. So for some reason, they are facing so many different kinds of issues. They are suffering, they have lost everything they've ever had in their lives. Now, something what I want to let you guys know is that a chosen one, when they ever appear in somebody's life, they appear as a blessing. Let me repeat this. When a chosen one appears in a person's life, an individual's life, those individuals, they appear with a blessing. But the moment they decide to detach from those individuals, I can guarantee you 150% they take their blessings with them. Now, there is so much happening in this scenario behind the scenes. A lot of individuals that you meet along your journey, they will barely recognize the blessing in front of them. So most of the time they'll abuse you, they will do all these kind of things to you. They'll mess around with you, and usually they'll disrespect you. But I can guarantee you that the moment you have enough and you detach, that is the end of it. It could take days, it could take weeks, it could take months, but I can guarantee you down the road, looking back, you're going to realize that those individuals, they are not actually doing well. They're actually doing much more worse than they did before when you're with them. Now, a lot of this is going on behind the scenes, and is what I'm going to explain to you in this video. Good morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is Denzamos, and you're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empaths free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about personal and self-growth. And if any of that resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share the video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. Now, I remember back in the days, I was looking for a job so many years ago. So I approached this individual and asked for a job. So I was lucky that I got the job. Yeah, the individual said, okay, so you can come and work with us. So they assigned me a job in that, a position in that company. So this was a fresh company, it was just starting up. So I came into this company, I used my skills, I used my knowledge, and I used my wisdom. And believe me guys, in a couple of months down the road, the business took off. My boss in those days was a malignant narcissist. So that individual opened up a business. I came in, and believe me guys, I can guarantee you within months, that person, that particular individual, they would sell millions. They would make millions, a lot of money. Now, of course, down the road, I've told you guys as a chosen one, most of the times you'll meet situations whereby people will reject you, people will refuse to like you, people will resent you, but for no apparent reason. It's just because of that light that you always hold within. So most of the times, in any society that you are, in any community, in any environment that you are, as long as you're a chosen one, you're always going to meet a lot of cases where a lot of individuals in those places, they are going to resent you and they're going to dislike you. So I got sacked from that job. I got fired from the job. There was some things happened, and you know, a lot of blame was put on me. And of course, I was sacked from that position. I did not fight with that because I knew I was innocent. I hadn't done anything wrong. So I walked out of the company and I left. And God bless me, ladies and gentlemen. God bless me. I continue to grow, I continue to evolve, and I continue to move to better heights. Fast forward, a couple of years down later, I was checking on one of the individuals who used to work in that company. And the only thing I heard, oh, you know what, that company that you used to work with, that particular company, it was sold off, it collapsed, they went bankrupt, the company collapsed, and they sold the company off to an investor. Not only that, that particular individual that I was involved with, the boss, my boss in that company, not only that, I also heard that particular individual had also got a divorce. So they were actually divorced. They divorced with their husband. The husband divorced them. Then I was like, wow, is this some kind of a coincidence, or is this some kind of karma, whatever it's going on? Because I remember saying something. I remember saying one thing in particular. I remember saying, yes, okay, you guys, you have sacked me and everything. You've sacked me, you fired me. But at the end of the day, justice will be done. You know what I mean? I went on with my ways. I continued to grow. I evolved. I moved to better heights. I looked back. The company had collapsed. They sold the company. Not only that, that particular individual that had sacked me in those days, they also got a divorce from their husband. So they got divorced. They lost their marriage. There is nothing that is more fulfilling for a chosen one than coming back to the realization of who they are. Now, let me repeat this. There is nothing more comforting for a chosen one and more healing for a chosen one to come to that knowledge of self and discover exactly who they are and what they're all about. So that is a moment whereby you're going to release whatever it is has been bothering you. You will usually release the dead weight. You will go west, you may go east, but you're always going to look back that each and every individual that has ever been involved with you at some point in time, things have never gone well with them. They are struggling, they are suffering, they are going through so many different kinds of situations because of exactly the way they disrespected you and what exactly they did to you. So most of you chosen ones, you can testify that you already know that on this channel we continuously talk about narcissistic abuse. You know the way you guys have been tortured, have been abused, have been taken for granted, and all sorts of evil has been done to you. And most of you guys have felt that pain of that suffering. You may not be a person who is awake. You may not be aware of who you really are, but I can guarantee you that most of the times you will notice as a chosen one that when you come into people's lives, it does not matter if it has been your family, if you've been a black sheep in that family. I can guarantee you that that family, with you in that family as a black sheep, that family will continue to thrive off of your fuel and off of your energy. So you are one way or the other sustaining those families, even sometimes not knowing it. It could have been a narcissist, a relationship partner. It could have been a friend. When you have been with those individuals, I will guarantee you for 110%, you have always been a blessing. Those individuals, they have continued to get blessed in so many kinds of ways. They have continued to realize so many miracles in their lives. All of them got promotions. They traveled the world. They got better health. Their lives has continued to move in positive directions just by you being in their presence and being a part of their lives. But you see, the problem is with the chosen one. Most of the times, the problem the chosen one will always face with different individuals all over the world is that most of the times, because of the energy you carry a very sweet, at the same time, an intimidating energy. So most of the time, people, they like being around you. But the moment you get into those contact with those individuals, and they start to, whatever it is, associate with you and do all these kind of things with you, they will also notice that there's something very intimidating about you, because chosen ones, those individuals, they're extremely wise. I've told you guys, chosen ones, those guys, they are very, very anointed, highly anointed. And those individuals, wherever they put their foot and whatever it is they put their hand, I can guarantee you that they will always ignite some kind of a blessing in those situations. And a lot of people are going to benefit from being around a chosen one. So a lot of people are going to tap into that blessing. Subconsciously, again, I'm saying subconsciously. So most of the people, when they are with you, they will not even realize how all of a sudden did they win a lot of money. How all of a sudden did they be able to build their own house? How all of a sudden did they be able to get pregnant, or sometimes to create better relationships, better friendship? Is just because those individuals have been a part of your life at some point in time. And that is exactly when they tapped into that blessing and they were able to, a lot of their blessings and their life started to magnify and to better in some kind of a way. So most of the times, those individuals, they will tap into those blessings. But then at the end of the day, the more they get along with you, they're also going to realize that your energy is also making them at the same time very uncomfortable. As much as they want to be with you, it is also going to be very obvious that your energy is going to start to become very intimidating. And most of the times that is when the problems start, because now they will start to try to get rid of you. So that's where the manipulation comes in. You guys know the narcissists, when they are with you, most of the times after a few months down the road, they will start to manipulate you, they will start to destroy you, they will start to disrespect you, they will steal from you, and they will do everything they want to in their power to make sure that they bring you down face flat on the ground. Why? It's because of your energy. They just don't like your energy. Simply, they don't like your energy. But I can guarantee you guys, a lot of individuals rarely understand and rarely recognize the presence and the benefits of being with the chosen one. So they miss the opportunity by disrespecting you and trying even sometimes to get rid of you. Like I've told you guys in this video that I was fired from my job for no apparent reason. I just came down one morning to work. I put everything together, came to work. Then they called me to the office and the boss said, you know what? We are not sure that we're going to need your services. So we would recommend, there and then, guys, I can guarantee you that in that morning, there and then, I was fired from work. The boss just told me that they didn't need my services anymore. So they did not need the services of a person who had actually uplifted their company and benefited them by making a lot of millions. I left the company. I went out. But the chosen one, let me tell you something. The moment you disrespect the chosen one, that person has benefited you in some kind of a way. They have helped you. They have healed you. They have done so many kinds of things to you. And I've told you guys, chosen one, because of the empathy they have, they are very, very, very empathetic people. Most of the times when they come with you, when they come into your life, they are going to heal you even sometimes without knowing it. So a lot of times when you have disrespected the chosen one, at some point that person just jumps out of your life. They carry on and go. And most of the times if they have felt that kind of pain, because the secret is the chosen one, you disrespecting those individuals, very empathetic people with good intentions, disrespecting them, treating them some kind of a way, and sending them out of your life. The moment they get out of the door, they step out of that door, I can guarantee you guys, those individuals, because of the anointing they have and the blessing that comes along with their life, they are also going to take their blessings with them. So that's why you look back and you see a lot of these narcissists. A lot of them, you'll find many times down the road, maybe years down the road, they got hospitalized. They got into car accidents. They lost their mortgages. They lost their house. They lost their health. They lost everything. People are going to lose a lot of stuff. Like I can guarantee you guys, people are going to lose a lot of stuff if they have disrespected the chosen one and done so many kind of evil things to them, and those guys have walked out of their life. That is the last time those individuals, they're going to see a blessing in their lives. So you will not be surprised by looking so many years later on and you realize that sometimes even because as an empath, sometimes you're looking back and you're thinking that, wow, how come that just a few months down the road, maybe years down the road, I'm no longer into that guy's life or that woman's life, and all of a sudden things are not going well with them. They have lost everything. They have gone downhill. They have moved from up there, they've gone downhill, and they cannot understand the reason why they are facing all those consequences. That is because those individuals, I can guarantee you, the karma of disrespecting a chosen one, that is the karma that you don't want to see. The karma of disrespecting a chosen one, the karma that a person will face for disrespecting a chosen one, that is the karma you don't even wish upon their lives, because that karma comes back hitting them very, very hard. I can guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen. So most of the times, when a chosen one leaves somebody's life, when they go out there and they start working on themselves, because chosen ones, they know how to maneuver through life because of the different experiences they have always faced in their entire life. So they know how to maneuver life. They know how to go about their daily life, and they know how to heal. They know how to get better. Most of the times, the more better they get, the more healed they get, the more healing they become. The more healing they get, the more better they get, the more elevated they get. You have got to know, the higher they rise also, is the worse it gets for some individuals. So anytime a chosen one rises to the top, there is somebody falling. I can guarantee you something very, very important. I need you guys to listen to this one. Anytime you rise, there is somebody falling. The reason being that now you have detached from them and you have walked away with your blessings, and you're continuing to rise to the top, and out of individuals you've left behind because of the fact that they have disrespected you and treated you very bad, those individuals, they are falling. So most of the time, don't worry about looking back and trying to look back and trying to figure out things. Why are they suffering like that? Why they all of a sudden go to hospitalized? Why have they even sometimes lost their lives? I can guarantee you karma hits very hard for the people who disrespect the anointed people of God. It's just the way it is, and you cannot change that. There's nothing you can do about it. It has got nothing to do with you. It has got everything to do with the people you are involved with, because those individuals, because of the evil and the negativity in their hearts, they always came out to punish you for different reasons best known to them. But you have walked away and you have taken your blessings with you. And you continue to rise, chosen ones. I can guarantee you that you will always continue to rise. But on the other hand, you are going to look back, there is somebody falling on the other side. So it's just the law of karma. That's how it works. Karma just works like that, whereby you cannot run away from it. You disrespect somebody who has come to bless you and bring all these kind of blessings into your life. You disrespect that kind of individual. You're calling your own karma. So in this video, that's what I wanted to let you guys know, that most of the times, as a chosen one, don't look back. Don't be worried about people. Don't be worried about what your enemies are doing. Because a lot of times I've seen in my videos, people are saying, oh, that individual, that person did like this, that person did like that. Sometimes even most of you guys, you want to go back and revenge. You want to do them all this kind of thing. I can guarantee you guys, there's nothing more easier than walking away from a person who has hurt you and disrespected you. There's nothing more easier than walking away and rising to the top and becoming a better version of yourself. That is karma for those individuals. I can guarantee you, whether they are narcissists, whether they are just toxic individuals you met along your journey, whether they have stolen from you, it does not matter what you've lost. It does not matter you've lost a house, you've lost a car, you've lost health, everything. I can guarantee you guys, all of us who have been in toxic situations, we have lost so much. If I did not decide to step out of the narcissist life, get out of the narcissist and detach from the narcissist, I can guarantee you guys, I wouldn't be here talking to you. So I made a conscious decision that I'm going to leave. And from that day, guys, I've never looked back. I've continued to grow to the better, for the better. But I'm looking back sometime and I'm like, God bless those individuals. I know, yes, was involved with them at some point in time, was involved, we did so many things together, but I want God to bless them, you know what I mean? So most of the times I've even prayed for my enemies so that they can seek redemption and they can seek God in their hearts and they can seek a little bit of empathy, because a lot of toxic individuals, the reason why they continuously destroy other individuals, that's because they lack empathy. They completely lack empathy and they do not know the meaning and the feeling of empathy. So whatever it is they're doing to you, they don't even feel it. They don't know that they're hurting you. They have stolen your car, they've stolen your money, they've stolen everything. They don't know that they're hurting you because they lack empathy. And empathy in itself is a gift. So it is a gift to be empathetic, because not everybody was born an empath. So a few of individuals around the world, they were born empaths. And empaths are people who have come into this world to bring a lot of healing to the people around them. For the most of you guys who have been the scapegoats in your families, you have seen a lot of things play out in your families. You've seen the way the families continue to grow, to rise, and to do better with you, with them. But you getting out of those families, you have seen how down, how low those families have fallen and how things have gotten bad with them. You have seen and looked back and you realized your family members, all of them, they are suffering in some kind of a way. You've seen the narcissistic parents, the way they are suffering in a magnitude you cannot even explain. That is because you have detached from those guys and you've taken your energy with you. So they have nobody to feed them. That's why you see a lot of them, those parents, the narcissistic parents. They'll start to figure it around and see, oh, okay, who can we put around? Because so-and-so was a very good, was a very good source of supply. They used to make us laugh. They used to give us this. They used to give us energy. Now they're looking around and they're seeing, who are we going to put in that position that is going to benefit us in some kind of a way? That's when they run around and they look for a new scapegoat in those families, because you have left. You have unplugged your cables and you've taken your generator with you, and now they need somebody else to fit in that position that you've been. So that's the reason why you see a lot of times families, the families that you have left as a chosen one, as a black sheep, as a scapegoat, the families that you have left, you look behind, they're not doing well. Unless they have found a new supply to give them whatever it is you are offering them, unless they have found somebody to replace you, they are not going to do well. They will never do well. So chosen ones, I would like to know in this video what has been your experience. And I'll repeat this video by ending. I will end this video by telling you that anytime you rise, there is somebody falling. Anytime you go, the higher you go, the lower somebody falls. And when you look back to see exactly who is that person falling, it is going to be one of the enemies that has respected you. Why? Because you're chosen one, you're anointed, you're highly favored, you're highly protected, and everything will go your way. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below, guys. You know I always love and appreciate your support. Book a session with me. You can always support and donate to this channel if you want to. All the links you need, they're in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in my next one. Much love and blessings. There's the most signing out. Peace.